Time for another market update. Hi there, and welcome to another edition of Ideal with Neil News Market Update. Hope you get a chance to get out and enjoy this gorgeous weather this week. I know I hope to. First off, want to just put in a quick reminder about our Shelter Fest that's coming up June 1st. Again, as I mentioned in the last update, this is an endeavor that we're taking part in here through Royal LePage. It's essentially a Oktoberfest at Concordia Club, but in June. And it's all in the aid of the Women's Crisis Services of Waterloo Region. Royal LePage, we do through the Shelter Foundation every year an event to try and raise funds for women's shelters, and this year is no exception. We do have tickets available for the first. As well, we are doing a live auction simultaneously. A lot of great prizes on the site for that. Feel free to check out the links for both getting tickets or bidding on prizes, and or reach out to me if you need a hand with either of those things. But should be a fun night, and we're looking forward to it. Okay, so what's happening in the market currently? Well, in a nutshell, basically there's no inventory, and there's still lots of buyers, lots of pent-up demand. And so what does this mean? Essentially, in the last few weeks, maybe pushing 6 weeks or so now, we're just seeing more and more bidding wars again, really starting to take hold. I've been involved myself in a few of them where it's been double-digit bids, 11, 18, 17. I've even heard of some as high as 27 offers on a property. So, that is getting back to being the norm again, like it was during the craziness. Certainly for freeholds more so than condos, this is happening. And of course, this is all, like I said, caused by no inventory. A little surprising given the interest rates are double what they were last year, but that's just the reality of what we're seeing right now. So we'll just have to see what happens from here. Let's take a look at the market stats for an overview of what's happening. First, I want to start with new listings. As we can see here, as much as I've said, inventory is pretty low. We've seen and certainly expected as we've hit the spring market a little bit of an increase. February 674. 862 in March, and then 869. So fairly plateaued there. March, April. Hopefully May we'll see a bit more, but certainly you can see almost 50% below last year. Last year there were some reasons for that given the change in the market, but still generally below what we would typically see as far as inventory. If we skip to the sales, we can see again sales gradually increasing the last few months. February 443, 615 in March, and 670 in April. But again, still 22% below last year at this time. The average sale price, we can see as we move along here, gradually increasing again last few months. 761 in February, 777 in March, and up to 797. Kind of falls in line with what I've been seeing out there. Still down 11%, almost 12% from last year. And if we quickly go to single detached, we can see that again, February 885. 909 in March, and 925 in April for single detached. So again, just gradually increasing here as we moved along here the last few months. Another thing I wanted to look at was percentage of original list price, and that just really shows us lately what I've been talking about as far as more bidding wars and things like that. We can see that the average here in April was 6.3%. So that's over the asking price for the eventual sale price. And quite frankly, April was a moving target. So increasing kind of day by day. And so I suspect right now we're probably already into the double digit marks as far as an average sale price already starting off here in May. And I'm sure it'll be the case by the end of the month. So, yeah, so that's just an interesting look at some of the stats here for April. Feel free to take a look at the sheet attached where you can dig down a little bit deeper as far as average sale prices for all kinds of semis, towns, apartment condos, etc. So where do we go from here? I guess I would say I don't really see much more inventory coming about. I mean, certainly we're in the midst of the spring market and we haven't seen a huge appreciation in April as far as new listings. So I don't really see a ton more coming. I hope there's going to be more in May as far as getting more choice for buyers, but I don't really see a ton more coming. Certainly there's still lots of buyers out there. And I guess so, with that in mind, we're probably going to see more of these bidding wars in the short term. And certainly if interest rates were to fall at all in the coming months, we're probably going to see even more buyers enter the market. And without that extra inventory, I think things are just going to get a little bit crazier. So not great for buyers in Waterloo region for the foreseeable future. And unfortunately, long term, I just don't see a whole lot more inventory coming. And yet, when I was at the mayor's panel this past week, certainly sounds like we're going to have a lot more immigration and growth in the region. So more buyers and without that inventory, even though they talk about, getting more housing in the pipe, I really don't see that coming anytime soon. So it looks like not great signs for buyers, but on the opposite side of it, for sellers, should be very good for the foreseeable future. So we'll just have to keep monitoring it, and certainly I'll be watching it essentially every day. I think that's about it for the April update. So hope you have a great month. Again, thanks for all your referrals. If you're looking to do anything in the coming months, please feel free to reach out and I'll try and answer any questions I might be able to. Okay, take care and have a great month.